how to cover a cake with Connors Buttercream Silk. So I've got the buttercream, I've put a couple of blobs across the top, and then using the palette knife, which is on a slight angle, we are just scraping it onto the top there. Okay, making sure that there's plenty. Now I am looking just where my finger is and making sure that that palette knife is completely flat. Lock your elbow. You can see my eyes there, and you can see that I concentrate just on that one place. The minute you look somewhere else, you are going to drop your arm and everything is going to come out of sync and you won't get a flat top. So any of the parts that it's missed, when it comes across the top, I just dab on a bit of buttercream. Don't go backwards and forwards. If you go backwards and forwards, you're just going to smooth it down and make it uneven. Again, see me looking, and look, that arm is locked. Nothing moves. The only thing that moves is my hand across the top moves the turntable. So in one sweeping motion, that moves around. My eyes stay locked on that one part and my arm is completely locked. So the top is really smooth. And now what we're going to do is just take sections and put them all around the outside. Now don't worry about it being overly level at this point, because we're going to go in and do that in a moment. We just want to cover over with a reasonable amount of buttercream, and then we're going to cover every single part. Now you don't want it to be too thick, but you don't want to put it on so thin that when we do go around with the cake scraper, that it just takes it all back off again. So I would say you're looking around about 0.5 centimetre thick on here. So once everything is completely covered, now you'll see there I'm dabbing the top bits on there. Across the top is my weakness. I always tend to make that a lot thinner across the top, and then the cake just needs a lot more buttercream. Right, so I've got some prompts on the screen. So with your little finger, use that as a leveler to keep that bench scraper completely flat. Look just there, you'll see through the top. I only look there, lock that elbow and use that other arm just to move the table. Nothing else moves. The only thing that moves is your arm moving the table around and the actual cake. Right, so you can see all the parts there that need more buttercream because it's missed different bits. And you can already see from what we've done how straight those sides are. And this is just about only looking in one place. You'll be able to see me do it. So I'm looking in that one place, never anywhere else, and that other arm just comes all the way around. That then means that you cannot move those arms or anything because you're concentrating on one place. When you look somewhere else, your arm just goes up and down and moves around. Right. Now just then I just used that as a leveler just to see whether it looked straight, so I just pushed the cake scraper up against it. Right, we're going again. Now you can see this Connors Buttercream is absolutely gorgeous and it gives such a clean finish, it's beautiful. Right, in, the finger is holding on, I'm looking in one place, locked that arm and spin. There we go. Look how beautiful this is becoming. And it's so simple. This is real time. I'm not cutting any of this out. I am just doing this with you just as I do. So you can see how easy and how quick this can be done. Fill in all of those holes in. Okay. I needed a little bit more on the top, so I'm just dabbed that in, around. There we go. If you watch me at times, I hate showing you this because I think I look stupid, but I never take my eyes off that one place, and that is why I managed to get these sides so straight. No liners, no nothing, they are just unbelievably straight. Okay, now I'm just pulling in across the top there, so I come in on an angle. I think I'm running out of buttercream, so I need the buttercream from the top. Okay, just going to do that top part again. So the same, you'll see me look in the one place, just filling in those top gaps. Okay, now go in with the scraper across the top. I'm doing the same, so I'm only looking in that one place and using my arm, always using those same motions. Okay, then we're just going to go around the sides because the top is completely done. And then I go around the side there just to pull that bit up. So you can see now there is a slight overhang at the top. I did change bench scraper. There is no particular reason why, it's just the other one's dirty there. It's got all the buttercream on it. And look how super gorgeous that has become. That Connors Buttercream is fantastic. Okay, so I put that in the fridge. It's around about an hour later. I've got a mug of boiling water, and then I wipe off my knife and then I cut off the top. Now this is just showing you how to get those really crisp, sharp edges. I find that doing it with the knife really does just finish it off really nicely. So make sure that knife is lovely and level, and you can see again, I know I'm chatting away there, sorry. But you can see I am doing the same. I'm looking in one place, my head's tilted, and I am just looking in one place and doing the very same thing. Okay, and now I just go around a final time looking in one place using that arm just to move that around, and that will make it completely and utterly level. A couple of little crumbly bits, so I just use my finger to push those back up and then push it down very slightly. I'm dabbing extremely gently there, but look how perfect that cake has become. Connors Buttercream is a beautiful buttercream to use for the outside of a cake.